Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. On this video, our group will explain about chapter Electrochemistry for Physical Chemistry assignment. This assignment consists of 7 activities and we will show you how we answer the questions.
In Activity 1, describe the key terms in the study of electrochemistry. So firstly, electrochemistry. The study of chemical processes that cause electrons to move. This movement of electron is called electricity, which can be generated by movement of electron from one element to another in a reaction known as oxidation, reduction, redox reaction. Next are type of cell. There are two main types of electrochemical cell, which are galvanic cell and electrolytic cell. For galvanic cell, the electrochemical cell that produces electrical energy with the use of chemical energy, also known as voltaic cell. This cell uses spontaneous chemical reaction to produce electricity. A salt bridge is used to maintain the electrical neutrality inside the circuit of a galvanic cell. Salt bridge function as an electrical connection between two half cells. Next is electrolytic cell. Electrolytic cell is a type of electrochemical cell that produces a chemical reaction. This cell uses an external energy source to drive non-spontaneous chemical reaction. Number 3 is electrical conduction. Refers to the movement of charged ion through a solution, creating an electric current when an electric field is applied. In an electrolytic cell, external power source forces ion in the electrolyte solution to move toward oppositely charged electrode, driving a non-spontaneous redox reaction. In a voltaic cell, electrical conduction happens due to the spontaneous redox reaction, generating electricity by the movement of ion within the electrolyte solution. Positively charged ion, which is cation, move toward the negative electrode, and negatively charged ion, which is an ion, move toward the positive electrode. Lastly, electrode. Electrodes are conductors that allow electrons to flow and generate an electric current. They are used in many applications including batteries, medical devices, and welding. Cathode, electrode at which the reduction occurs. Anode, electrode at which oxidation occurs. Voltaic cell, the cathode is positive while anode is negative. Vice versa to the electrolytic cell, the cathode is negative while anode is positive.
Activity 2. Compare the difference between the voltaic cell and electrolytic cell. The first one is for energy sources. Voltaic cell convert chemical energy into the electrical energy by spontaneous reaction, while electrolytic cell require electrical energy to drive a non-spontaneous reaction. Next, electrode polarity. Voltaic cell, anode is negative while cathode is positive. And for the electrolytic cell, anode is positive, cathode is negative. Reaction type for voltaic cell is spontaneous redox reaction, while for electrolytic cell is non-spontaneous redox reaction. The application for voltaic cell is batteries and fuel cell, while for electrolytic cell, the example of application is on electroplating and electrolysis of compound. Use suitable example to discuss the working principle of each cell as which mentioned above. The example for voltaic cell is zinc copper cell. The electrode for this cell is zinc and copper. The electrolyte is zinc sulfate and copper sulfate solution. Salt bridge is to allow the ion flow to maintain the charge neutrality. The mechanism for this cell is at the anode, zinc is oxidized, while at the cathode, copper ions are reduced. Electron flow through the external circuit from zinc to copper. These are the diagram and cell notation for zinc copper cell. The example for electrolytic cell is electrolysis of molten natrium chloride. The component for this cell is electrode and electrolyte. The electrode is inert electrode, for example, graphite or platinum. An electrolyte for this cell is molten sodium chloride. The mechanism for this cell is at cathode, the sodium ion are reduced, while at anode, the chloride ion are oxidized. These are the diagram and overall reaction for this cell. C. Discuss the function of each component within the cell. For voltage cell, anode act as a site of oxidation, where zinc lose electron. Cathode act as a site of reduction, where Cu2 plus ion gain electron. The function of electrolyte to facilitate ion exchange to sustain the reaction. Salt bridge is function to balance charge by allowing the flow of ion. Electrolytic cell anode function as positive electrode where oxidation occur, while cathode function as negative electrode where reduction occur. Molten electrolyte is to provide the ion needed for the reaction. D. Give the cell notation and overall chemical reaction involved in the voltage cell. These are the cell notation for zinc copper voltage cell and overall chemical reaction. Next, calculate the standard E0 cell for suggested voltage cell. Using standard electrode potential, which is E0 cell equal to E0 cathode minus E0 anode. The positive value that we got from the calculation is indicate a spontaneous reaction.